out doing some scouting for deer season. It's fall 2020, and I was just up in the area near my tree stand, which I hunt the North Shore Lake Superior, and my stand is kind of inland from the lake, and there have been real low deer numbers lately inland, and there's no sign, there's no tracks, nothing on my trail cam for several weeks, so I'm shifting kind of down closer to the lake shore, which Lake Superior is actually right over there. So got some recently logged stuff here, and there's at least some tracks in here, and I think that might actually be a decent sized one. It's hard to tell. And then there's some smaller ones. I did get drawn for a doe tag this year too, so I could shoot a doe or fawn also. But yeah, with the deer numbers up here, I'm gonna be lucky to get anything. Alright, I'm trying a new spot for the trail cam. The deer seem to be moving through here a little bit, and there's a lot of dogwood that they're feeding on. So we'll see if I have any more luck in this area. It's 1 week until deer season. I'm doing some more scouting in this area I want to hunt. And I heard something creaking in the wind, and somebody's got a stand up here already, which I guess I'm not surprised. It's probably going to be full of people in here. Well, I found a tree here that I'd like to put my stand in, but I don't have anybody to help me move it this year, so I might just have to come and sit out here on a chair, but I would love to get up in that spruce tree. And the deer, they're coming up on a trail through here, and I bet you they're walking down along this little tiny ridge here too. I set up my trail cam right on that birch tree right there, because the deer were kind of walking across the edge of this clear cut. What I didn't even realize was that there was a trail that comes out right here, and and there's a bed under that tree right there. And I think they're going in there too. It's opening morning. I'm off to a late start. I'm not really a morning person anyway, and I'd rather just scout around and figure out where I want to sit for the evening hunt, which I think is more important anyway. I'm a little frustrated. I passed 3 trucks coming in here to where I want to be. Unfortunately, on the public land up here, it's just full of people. There's only a few deer in certain areas, and that's where everybody goes, so I'm just going to scout around. I want to walk this area, and then further up the road there's like this south-facing slope I want to walk. I'd hoped it'd be sunny today. It was supposed to be, and I thought maybe deer would be bedded up there. But it's cloudy, so I'll just do the best I can and hopefully find a good spot to sit for the evening. Well, I was about to get in my truck and go to a different spot, and I heard something crunching around in the woods back there, and I thought, oh my gosh, is there a deer in there? There's a little creek that goes by, and there are a lot of deer around this particular area. So I walked back there, and it was another hunter walking around. Hopefully, usually by its opening weekend, usually by the second weekend, most of the guys from out of town give up and go home. This guy's got a Missouri license plate. If you live in Missouri, why in the hell would you come up here where there's hardly any deer to hunt, and there's trucks like just everywhere along the road? So my mission right now is to find some privacy where I can hunt and not run into other hunters, because I just ran into that guy when I thought I heard a deer and it was a hunter. Oh look, there's somebody else too. Great. Alright, I might have to completely abandon this area and go somewhere else, but I really had high hopes for this area here. I just passed about 10 hunters' cars on the side of the road coming up here, so I'm going to drive down to the end of this and hope the hell nobody's down here that I can just find a quiet place to hunt. I don't even know if there's any deer out here, but we'll find out. Hopefully nobody is down at the end of this road. And there's a little funnel down here. I can maybe just sit by that. I have no idea what's happening here. There's a little dog. I'm in my spot to sit for the evening. I'm trying to be quiet here. I'm on the edge of a gravel pit that the deer have to kind of funnel around over through the side of it. And I've had my trail cam up right here and gotten some pictures of deer, so there are deer moving through. Alright, I think I screwed up my hunt tonight. When I sat down, the wind was in my face, and it all looked good. And then, kind of as dusk hit, which is the best time, I thought I heard a deer blow off to my left here. So I checked the wind again, and it had shifted, and it was blowing my scent straight that way. So I guess it really pays to be careful about the wind direction. It's day 2 of season. I walked out, there's like a cliff right in front of me that looks down over this area. I thought deer might have to go around this cliff and go through, but I think I'm actually going to be too high up to really be able to see or shoot anything down there. But I had a fun little walk going over here. Those are Sawtooth Mountains up there and Lake Superior over there. I did end up finding a place to sit up here. It's a little bit precarious, but basically I've got a 100-foot tree stand, so I guess I'll just sit here and see if anything goes by. I found this tree yesterday when I was out here that's something broke it over and it is kind of rubbed too, so I don't know if that was a moose. I couldn't really see a deer doing that. One of my friends stands for the evening. It's in this area we want to be in. She's seen some real big tracks in here. Well, it's day 3. We got kind of a rainy morning, so I'm going to walk an area that I've been wanting to walk. Usually it's full of hunters, and I don't see anybody here this year. Maybe there's no deer around, but I'm going to walk it. I've been walking about 3/4 of a mile now, which isn't very far, but I was going real slow. I'm kind of pooped out. We're having just, I don't know if this is like record high temps. This year it's never been this hot when I've been up here hunting. It's been like 60 degrees, and I'm just tired and sweating. I've pulled a bunch of ticks off me. I've never had ticks up here. Oh, but I'm in an area I've been wanting to check out through the years and haven't done it, and I found some fresh poop and fresh tracks. I'm just leaving this area. I walked most of the morning. I did bump a doe and a fawn along a power line, but I didn't have a shot. They were pretty far up in some tall grass and they were going real fast, so I didn't have a shot, but at least I saw some deer. Alright, I'm excited now. This is where I originally had wanted to hunt and where I've got my trail cam set up. And the last 2 days there's been somebody parked here and up in here, so I went somewhere else, but he's finally gone. It's Monday now, so I get to go hunt exactly where I wanted to. I'm getting poured on right now. I just had a completely miserable sit. I got poured on for at least an hour, and the rain stopped and I thought I was going to be okay, and then this cold wind just kicked up and I was soaked and I couldn't even make it till dark. I had to leave. So that is it until next weekend. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I was excited to come out. This is the second weekend of season, and we got some snow, which is really, really helpful for seeing tracks. And I'm out. I finally found some tracks. I went to where my old stand is, where I usually sit, and the deer aren't moving through there at all this year. I went to that spot where I shot my first deer last year, and they've got a no trespassing sign. So I was getting real frustrated. I came out here where my trail cam is, and that spruce over there is where I wanted to put a stand. But I don't have an extra stand, and I don't have anyone to help me move my old one, but I'm finally seeing some tracks going right in front of this area. I think this is a good spot. I just wish I had a little lightweight portable stand. Stand wasn't here last time I was out here. That's where I'd like to put mine, over there. There's just people all over this logged area. I'm out checking my trail camera. There's only one set of deer tracks I see out here now, and there's like somebody's boot tracks like going right in front of my camera, so you'll see who was out here. We've got wolf tracks going through here. That's a little bit unnerving when I'm out here by myself. I think I just found a really good deer trail that goes like, it's like right there, and it comes around. Goes up over there. This is the most tracks I've seen in one place. I just came back to where I bumped the doe and fawn last weekend. I figured I'd look around for tracks in the fresh snow and see if I can figure out a little better where the deer are going down here. There are some huge tracks out here. Look at that one. I just screwed up so bad, you guys. I was walking across right over there, and I had two does and a fawn walk within like 5 yards right in front of me. And they were so close and so unexpected, I couldn't even get a shot. I kneeled, but I couldn't get them in my scope, because I had my scope for more of a long distance. And I'm just so mad at myself. I don't know how you screw that up if you've got 3 deer walking 5 yards in front of you and you can't shoot them. But man, my heart is pounding now and I'm shaking. So I'm just going to sit here and hope they maybe come back. Well, I sat down here for a couple of minutes to see if those does would come back. I don't see them anywhere. That was a very humbling experience to remind me that I'm still a beginner and I need to practice my shooting more. So, and I tried to follow them, and like just in seconds, 3 big animals like that can just disappear into this brush and stuff. Even with the snow, I couldn't figure out which set of tracks was there. So I'm disappointed, but I'm excited too that I saw them and they were that close. I wish I could have got on video, but without having a GoPro strapped to my head, there's no way to do that. So I don't know if I want to come back down here this evening or go to a different spot this evening, because both the times I've seen the doe down here, it's been in the morning, so I might want to come back tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. I just shot a doe right here. I'm just driving out. She was kind of by the side of this road. got tracks. Alright, I just called for some help to look for this doe, and I saw another one running off too. But I'm trying to follow this before, because it is snowing, so try to follow this. There is some good blood. Alright, see more blood here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of blood. That's great. That is what I want to see here. Right in front of me, she didn't go, I don't know, 50 yards maybe? I think it's a little one. I think it might be a fawn, which makes me feel kind of bad, but they are better eating too, so. Oh, poor girl. I love hunting at the same time. I love animals, and I do feel bad. No, I think that's an adult doe. Not a real big one though. Let's see, I think I made a good shot. Obviously she's very dead, so. Trying to see, I can't see where my entry wound is here. Thanks, girl. It's gonna be a lot of meat for my freezer. I'm right here with a doe, and there's another one right there. I feel bad. I do feel bad killing it.